Krishna, one of the major deities in Hinduism, is worshipped as the 8th avatar of Vishnu and for many as the supreme god. Today, we'll explore some of the lesser-known, peculiar stories about him, stories that go beyond the familiar and into the extraordinary. In one of the episodes from Krishna's youth, as told in the Śrīmad-Bhagavatam, we encounter a tale that's playful. One day, as the young girls of Vrindavan, the gopis, went to the Yamuna river to bath. As the girls bathed, Krishna, ever the mischievous soul, silently crept toward the shore. Spotting their garments lying on the riverbank, he swiftly gathered them up and, with a playful grin, climbed to the top of a nearby kadamba tree. From there, he called out to the shivering girls in the water below, teasingly telling them to come and retrieve their clothes. Embarrassed and shivering from the cold, the gopis were faced with a dilemma. They rose from the water, carefully covering themselves with their hands, as they pleaded with Krishna to return their garments. But Krishna was unmoved by their embarrassment, insisting that they approach him one by one to receive their clothes. Another intriguing tale comes from the Brahmavaivarta Purana, Sri Krishna Jamakanda, Chapter 28. I'll be quoting a part of it today, but for those of you who want to dive deeper, I encourage you to explore it yourselves. Looking at Krishna with side glances again and again, Radha covered her face with the cloth. She was then immensely infatuated with love and fainted. All the limbs of her body felt emotional, and she lost her senses. Lord Hari, on the other hand, getting ready for the love sport, and feeling injured with the side glances of Radha, did not get fainted, but on the other hand he stood erect like the log of wood, the flute held in his hand. Together with the lotus of the play, Pitambar and the peacock feathers started shaking. In a moment, infatuated with love, he moved towards Radhika and embraced her, implanting a kiss on her face. With the touch of Lord Krishna, Radha regained consciousness and also embraced him, tightly, behaving similarly. Krishna stole away the mind of Radha, and Radha did so with Krishna's heart. Thereafter, the passionate Lord Hari went to the pleasure house together with Radha. The place was illuminated with lamps of gems, and several mirrors were found there. The pleasure house had a large number of beds made of kampaka flowers and sprinkled with the sandal paste. Madhusadana chewed the betel offered to him by Radha, and similarly Radha chewed the betel offered by Krishna. Delightfully, Krishna gave to Radha his used betel offered to her, which was received devotedly by Radha, smiling, and then put it in her mouth. Thereafter Lord Krishna demanded the used betel from Radha, which she never gave to Krishna, but getting afraid, she fell on the feet of Lord Krishna. In the meantime, Krishna, infatuated with passion, lied down with Radha on the beautiful love bed. The Lord enjoyed the love sports with Radha in 8 types of opposite directions, using as nails, teeth, and hands. He also implanted on her 8 types of kisses, as prescribed in the treatise of love, Kamasastra. The passionate Krishna united all the limbs of Radha with those of his own, and also embraced her, which is always desired by the passionate women. Both of them were well versed in the love sport and the art of making love, and as such their love sport was not coming to an end. Similarly, Lord Krishna, appearing in various chambers in human form, enjoyed the company of all the cowherdesses in the charming Rasamandala. While enjoying love sports with Radha inside the chamber, he also did so outside it. He embraced the cowherdesses in the Rasamandala everywhere. Thus, enjoying the love sport on the grounds, they went into the water. They enjoyed water sport for a long time. Some of the cowherdesses curiously dragged Krishna by force and started snatching away his flute and costumes. Some of the passionate cowherdesses unrobed Lord Krishna and snatched away his lower garment, and after cutting jokes with him, they returned the same to him. One of them said, "Listen to a way out." Thus speaking, the cowherdess caught hold of the Lord and implanted a kiss on his face, with her lips resembling the wood apple, embracing him again and again. Some of them smilingly cast side glances, displaying their developed breasts and the pelvic region. Some of them caught hold of the Lord and seated him on their bodies, and offered him the garland of jasmine flowers. Someone made the Lord to dance forcibly. Krishna, on the other hand, snatched away the robes of someone, and unrobing her gave away the costumes to someone else. Thereafter Lord Krishna pulled Radha towards himself and embraced her. They were lying still and inert, and their bodies were feeling emotional. Getting free from the love sport, they regained consciousness. Their breasts were scratched and injured by Lord Krishna with his nails and teeth. Their stiff pelvic regions were carved with the nails, and all the small bells of the waistbands and the hair were loosened. As Krishna entered Mathura, he met with Kubja, a hunchback woman, who was quite old and was moving with the help of a staff, bending forward considerably, pressing down on her toes with both his feet. Krishna placed one upward pointing finger of each hand under her chin and straightened her body. Simply by Krishna's touch, Kubja was suddenly transformed into an exquisitely beautiful woman with straight, evenly proportioned limbs and large hips and breasts. Kubja began to feel lusty desires for Krishna. Taking hold of the end of his upper cloth, she smiled and addressed him as follows. "Come, O hero, let us go to my house. I cannot bear to leave you here. O best of males, please take pity on me, since you have agitated my mind." Krishna replied, "O lady with beautiful eyebrows, as soon as I fulfill my purpose, I will certainly visit your house, where men can relieve their anxiety." The housewife, Kubja, was sleeping on a gem-studded bed, fully relaxed. Krishna, full of playful energy, approached her on his own, waking up the deeply sleeping Kubja, the one with perfect limbs and beautiful brows. Krishna, who is also like Rama, the elder brother of Balaram, spoke sweet words to her. Krishna, intent on physical closeness, continuously attempted to awaken her as she still sleepy, had her face nestled in his chest. "You are beautiful, with excellent hips, a woman of virtue and chastity. With your austerities, you have achieved this enchanting form that is difficult to attain. In a previous birth, you had the name Surpanaka, and your beauty was like a celestial maiden's. With this beauty, you worshipped Lord Shiva." Having said this, the Lord, who is the abode of Lakshmi, took her onto his chest. He disrobed her and engaged in the acts of love, including kissing her passionately. She, smiling shyly at the new experience of union, kissed Sri Krishna on the cheek and embraced him in her lap, like Lakshmi embracing Vishnu. The Lord gently scratched her breasts and waist with his sharp nails and bit her nectar-like lips. At the end of the night, after their union, which was filled with love and passion, Krishna left the bed and departed, leaving his beloved Kubja behind. One of the most intriguing tales from the Śrīmad-Bhagavatam involves the demoness Purana, who took on a deceptive, alluring form in an attempt to kill the infant Krishna. Her appearance was striking, with her hips full and her breasts large and firm, seeming to overburden her slim waist. Her hair, beautifully adorned with a garland of malika flowers, scattered across her face as she made her way toward the unsuspecting child. She took Krishna on her lap and pushed her breast into his mouth. The nipple of her breast was smeared with poison, but Krishna, becoming very angry at her, took hold of her breast, squeezed it very hard with both hands, and sucked out both poison and her life. Unbearably pressed in every vital point, Purana began to cry, "Please, leave me, suck my breast no longer." In this way, Purana, very much aggrieved because her breast was being attacked by Krishna, lost her life. Without fear, Krishna was playing on the Purana's breast. The gopis, overwhelmed with both awe and fear, rushed to gather him up, relieved and jubilant. They washed him with cow urine and smeared him with dust from the cows, ensuring that no harm would ever befall the child. There are countless fascinating stories about Krishna and other deities gods that I'll cover in future videos. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting mythology content. Thanks for watching.